Buongiorno and welcome to Apicius, International School of Hospitality. My name is Andrea Trapani. Today I'm gonna propose a typical Toscan recipe. It's actually lamb with celery root puree. The ingredients I'm going to use for the celery root puree, I will use shallot, celery root, water and milk. For the lamb, which will be cooked separately, I'm gonna use a mirepoix of onion, celery and carrot with bay leaf, obviously the lamb shank already trimmed, cherry syrup, cooked most, and the Maestrelle Santa Cristina wine. I'm gonna start the celery root puree preparation. I'm gonna heat some Santa Cristina olive oil and add my previously chopped shallot. I'll sauté gently my shallots until they reach a nice golden color. Once I reached a nice golden color, I'm ready to add my previously cut celery root. Sauté it for a couple of minutes. Once my celery root has been sautéed for a couple of minutes, I'm ready to add enough milk and water. Solution of 50%, so half and half, to barely cover my celery root. I'm gonna season with a pinch of salt and I'll leave it to simmer until the celery root is completely tender. Okay, while my puree is cooking, I'm gonna start sautéing my onion, celery and carrot mirepoix. I'm sautéing it together with a tiny bit of bay leaf to give extra aroma and a slight bitterness to the final dish. Okay, once my mirepoix reached a nice golden color, I'm gonna add my lamb shank. This is the hind shank of a lamb over 12 months of age. Has been cleaned and butchered by my butcher. I'm gonna sear the shank until it reaches a nice golden color all over the surface. While my lamb shank is browning, I'm gonna puree the celery root together with the cooking liquids, which I repeat was milk, water, salt with a shallot base. Okay, after blending, once the puree reaches a nice, smooth consistency, I'm ready to taste it. Buonissimo. I'll set it aside and I keep checking on the lamb. Perfect. I reached the desired brown color and I'm ready to add the remaining ingredients. Le Maestrelle Santa Cristina, cooked most, cherry syrup, and about a ladle of beef stock. I'll season with a pinch of salt and pepper and I allow to simmer my lamb shank gently for about 2 hours. After 2 hours of cooking, once the meat is very tender, I'm gonna double check the seasoning. It's great, exactly what I was looking for. A good balance between the wine flavor and the sweetness of the cherry syrup. Okay, I'm ready to plate. Okay, I'm gonna start plating the celery root puree. I'm gonna use a ring mold to shape it on my plate. I'll place it in the center of the plate in a layer of about 1 centimeter. I'm gonna flatten it in order to have a nice even circle, and I remove the mold. I'm gonna get my shank and place it right on top of the puree. Okay, I'm gonna glaze it with the cooking sauce. My plate is ready to be served. I'm gonna match my dish with the Santa Cristina Le Maestrelle 2010. The sweetness of the wine matches perfectly to the aroma of the lamp. E buon appetito!